Sports to the bone family. Greetings once again, my beautiful sports to the bone people. Yes, man. So Wednesday we will do it again. West Indies will look to level off the test series against Australia. It's definitely going to be an uphill task, especially seeing that it's a day and night test match. The pink ball is expected to move around, so our batsmen will have to be even more careful. So I'm just going to talk about that a little bit, my people. Just give a listening ear, and the comment section is open. You guys can let me know what you all think in the comment section also. Alright, so Wednesday, West Indies and Australia will look to entertain the people once again. And having won the first game quite easily, I am sure the Australians will be looking to do something similar in the second game. Now, it is extremely difficult to go to Australia and win a game. But when you couple that with it being a night game, day and night game, it's going to be even more challenging. But what I'm saying is, I think we need to draw from the couple of positives. We need to try and see if we can pull from the guys that actually stood out. And it's not a lot. And it's a case where the senior players that were expected to lead from the front on a tour that is packed with new players. It didn't happen. Shamar Joseph, he gave a lot of energy. He bowled with a lot of pace and he had a lot of belief, right? We would have heard Captain Craig Brathwaite in the interview saying that, he gave them the confidence, he gave them the energy. So he's basically saying that Shamar Joseph's, what you would call it, energy, and also his also his dedication to executing properly gave the other players the sort of momentum that they needed. But even though he gave them that momentum, it's not like it really benefited us in any way, because we ended up losing the game in 3 days. Now, I am thinking that the senior players, having seen Shamar Joseph with bat and ball alongside Kirk McKenzie with bat, doing and showing that, listen, you have to fight fire with fire when it comes on to the Australians. You have to make sure that you are not backing away. The senior players need to pull from that, and they need to say, listen, we have to make sure that we are leading from the front. We saw where the batsmen, especially the top order, they were just there and looking to survive, my people. And based on what I am seeing, that is not the way how you want to play against the Aussies. You understand? That's definitely not the thing that's going to work against a team like that. So going into this second game, the mindset needs to change. People are probably going to try and play safe, try and make sure that their spot is still secured when they leave this test. People probably going to try and bat long and just stay out there, because they know that once they bat and face 100 balls, they probably give you 30 runs or 25 runs. And as sad as it is, that seemed to be the benchmark for our top order. because the average, most of them, they're averaging in the mid 20s. You understand? It's just Brathwaite and I mean Shanda Paul is young. He's young to the international scene. He started off with some runs and things, so his average is still a little bit high. But if you look at the guys, you would realize that they are not averaging 40s and 50s. So you're basically looking, if they're basically scoring their average runs. And when they score the average runs, that usually keeps them in the team. So that is something that they need to work on as they go in, my people. Not only worrying about trying to secure a slot. And I understand that it's their job and this is what they make their living from. So a man going to try and make sure that he's, you know, always in the team and able to earn. But having said that, you still want to make sure that you are putting the team first. You understand? You are putting the team first. And I am thinking that you want to play a natural game. We would have heard the coaches saying that, you know, they are encouraging the players to play their natural game. But I don't see where you're going to win any game batting and scoring at a run rate of under 3. You understand? Or 1.2 or 2.1 or them. You know, that definitely not going to work. You have to be brave, you have to be courageous. Sometimes you will go out there looking to play that brand of cricket and get bowled out and get beaten, similarly to how Pakistan got beaten. But at least you would understand that you are building a brand of cricket that will win your games when you go up against lesser opponents. Because when I say lesser opponents, we're talking about teams that are probably still better than us, but they are not up to Australia standards. So when you go up against a Pakistan, when you go up against a New Zealand, and I am not saying that these teams are not good or we can walk past them. I am just saying when you play in a way where you're trying to win and you're setting up the game to win games, when you go up against teams that are not as tough, then you will probably be able to be more to assert your dominance against those teams. But if you continue to play like this, then you know you're definitely not going to be winning too many games. So I'm just looking my viewers and subscribers, and I am thinking that going into the second game, that is the main thing that I want to see from the players. The players being more courageous, the players being braver than what they showed in the first game, and just stepping up and making sure that they are going for the win. You understand? At least we would draw the series. And this is not me being delusional or anything, you know, my people, because I would have said even before the first ball was bowled that it's highly unlikely that we're going to win any of the test matches. We're not going to get anything. But if we can try and start something with these youngsters, try and play in a way that we can say, yeah, this is how we want to play when we go up against England. You know, we are always competitive against England. This is how we want to play when we go up against the other teams. You understand? And I always say that when a man get a call, when a player get a call up, when the quote unquote first team players or first choice players aren't there, they need to show that they can really hang with the big boys. You understand? So the guys like the Arthanes and the Hodge and the Greaves and these guys that got an opportunity in the first test, I am assuming that most of them will come back in the second test. You understand? I am hoping that they will be able to grab the opportunity. And as I always say, one test match or two test match, that's not enough time to really show your worth, especially when you're coming up against high quality team. But it is what it is. This is what we have, and we just have to use it and try and make it work. You know, so I just wanted to talk to you guys on that, my people. As we go into this second test here, I am hoping that the teams will try to get. I am hoping that the team will try to get themselves together, and everybody will, you know, pitch in and make sure that we are not embarrassed. If we can carry it That is one of the main goals. Carry the test match to at least day 4 or 5. We made it to day 3 in the first one, so carry this one to at least day 4, 5 thereabout, and you know, we can work with it. But yeah, that is pretty much it my people. Just wanted to talk to you guys while I was commuting. The comment section is there. Let me know what is the main thing that you guys want to see the players changing as we go into this second test. Big up on yourself, my people, and go and stay safe.